The 2026 Land Cruiser promises 23 MPG combined, but real-world owners are seeing 18 to 21, and that's on premium fuel. Before you spend $7,000 more than a comparable 4Runner, here's what Toyota isn't telling you about daily ownership with this $58,650 hybrid icon. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to AeroNext Auto. So, the Land Cruiser. This name has been turning heads for over 70 years as the ultimate symbol of go-anywhere toughness and that legendary Toyota reliability. But 2026? Toyota's flipping the script. They just brought this icon back to American dealerships with a hybrid-only setup, a more manageable size, and, here's the kicker, a starting price of $58,000. Yeah, that's still serious money, but it's not the $85,000 plus land yacht this badge used to command. Now here's where it gets interesting. Toyota wants you to see this as the upscale alternative to the 4Runner. They share the same bones, same wheelbase, basically the same off-road credentials, but you're paying a hefty premium for that Land Cruiser emblem. Nobody's questioning the capability here. This thing's a beast. The real question is, does that extra money actually deliver enough in terms of daily refinement and long-term ownership satisfaction to justify the badge tax? Stick around, because we're diving deep into the numbers. Let's start with what drew most buyers in, the iForce Max hybrid powertrain. On paper, it sounds perfect. 326 horsepower, 465 pound-feet of torque, and an EPA rating of 23 MPG combined. That's nearly double what the old V8 Land Cruiser managed. But here's where ownership reality diverges from the brochure. Real-world owners are consistently reporting 18 to 21 MPG in mixed driving. Car and Driver's highway test showed 21 MPG at 75 miles per hour, 4 MPG below the EPA highway rating. And those numbers, they require premium fuel, which Toyota mandates for this powertrain. Meanwhile, the 4Runner's base engine runs on regular and costs about $7,000 less at the dealership. The hybrid system feels refined on the highway, but off-road there's a noticeable hesitation before the electric motor delivers its torque. It's not a deal-breaker, but 4Runner owners with the non-hybrid engine don't experience that lag. When you're crawling over boulders, that immediate throttle response matters. So what are you actually getting for that premium? The base 1958 trim starts at $58,650. A comparable 4Runner TRT off-road hybrid runs $53,440. That's $5,210 less for the same fuel economy and 7 other trim options if you skip the hybrid entirely. The Land Cruiser does offer refinement advantages. The ride quality is smoother on pavement, the cabin's quieter at highway speeds, and the full-time four-wheel drive system provides better on-road stability than the 4Runner's part-time setup. The upper trim's 12.3-inch screens feel more modern, and features like dual-hue LED fog lights add a premium touch. But here's the trade-off. The base 1958 comes with cloth seats, hard plastic door panels, and manual seat adjustments. You have to step up to the $63,495 Land Cruiser trim for Softex upholstery and power seats. The hybrid battery also raises the cargo floor height, making loading gear more awkward than in the 4Runner, which offers an optional third row for families. Daily driving the Land Cruiser feels composed and confident. The TNGA-F platform delivers excellent structural rigidity, and the suspension soaks up rough pavement without truck-like harshness. In traffic, the hybrid's electric boost makes stop-and-go driving smoother. But comfort also means not worrying about fuel costs. At current premium fuel prices and realistic 19 MPG average, you're looking at roughly $200 per month in fuel for 1,000 miles of driving. The 4Runner's base engine on regular fuel would cost about $180 for the same distance. Over 5 years, that gap adds up, especially when combined with the higher purchase price. Let's be transparent about what this decision really costs. In the U.S. market, the 2026 Land Cruiser 1958 starts at $58,650 plus $1,495 destination. That base model includes the hybrid powertrain, full-time 4WD, heated seats, and an 8-inch touchscreen, but cloth upholstery and manual adjustments. The Land Cruiser trim jumps to $63,495 and adds soft-tech seats, power adjustments, the 12.3-inch screens, ventilated front seats, and better fog lights. With the premium package, leather, JBL audio, digital mirror, you're approaching $70,000. In Canada, pricing starts around $77,000 for the base 1958 trim, with the higher Land Cruiser trim reaching approximately $83,000 before options. Compare that to the 4Runner TROD off-road hybrid at $53,440 in the US, essentially the same mechanical capability for over $5,000 less. Or the non-hybrid 4Runner SR5 starting at $44,220, which gives you similar off-road hardware and the option to add a third row. The premium makes sense if you value on-road refinement, the Land Cruiser heritage, and that full-time AWD system for daily confidence. But if you're prioritizing budget flexibility, interior space, or don't need the hybrid's marginal efficiency gains on expensive fuel, the 4Runner lineup offers better value. The 2026 Land Cruiser is an exceptional vehicle. It's capable, refined, and carries one of the most respected nameplates in automotive history. But ownership comfort isn't just about how it drives, it's about whether the math makes sense for your budget and needs. If you're spending most of your time on pavement, value a quiet or highway experience, and can absorb the fuel costs without worry, the Land Cruiser delivers a more polished daily experience than the 4Runner. But if you're needing maximum value, interior flexibility, or plan to modify it for serious trails anyway, the 4Runner gives you nearly identical capability for thousands less. The best choice depends on what you value more, the badge and refinement, or the budget and practicality. Both are excellent. Just make sure you're choosing for the right reasons. If this breakdown helped you think through the real costs of ownership, hit that subscribe button. We're cutting through the marketing to give you the numbers that actually matter. See you in the next one.